Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Well, we once again proved the value of not giving up, despite the fact that my Ember came out of order with my ways to copy it. It's pretty weird ending the game with two of those things in your hand, nothing to do with them, but that's after I wasted one to find out that, yes, you can literally get nothing if you are out of spells. But, oh my god. Yeah, the last game was stressful. We got 7 wins, still sudden death. We're going to be sudden death till we die. But until then, 7 wins is an excellent run. At 7, I think I said 6 initially, was what this deck was worth, at least 6. Well, I got at least 6. I got 7 now, so if I get any more wins at this point, clearly we're coming in ahead of even my valuation of the deck. My valuation of the deck, saying the deck deserves 6 wins is a pretty strong statement in the arena when you gotta figure the average number of wins that a player gets is around 2 and some. I think. I never actually looked it up, but I mean, someone's got to get a loss every time you get a win. But whenever someone gets 3 losses, they're out. So, like, the average number of wins has got to be 3 or less. I'm pretty sure it's got to be less. Computer is busy dying. We don't know why. Let's see if I actually have any time to mulligan here, or if it's already, like, started while I was away. Not that I was away. Okay, this is a good combo and all, but not starting handy enough. I'm going to keep him because he's sort of castable early game. Oh, I'm shocked. I mean, that's not great, but I was sure it was going to give me the other Servant of Kalamos, because that's how mulliganing works, right? I don't want this card. Get other copy of card. So what's my opponent going to do? I'm guessing my opponent's got more fast stuff than I do. I've got a lot of 3s in my hand, which is not the worst. She's I'd kind of rather draw her later, usually, but if my opponent's not doing anything, then it's different. Power turn. I don't have a coin. I don't even have the choice. This would have actually been a pretty good hand if I had the coin, so I could choose whether I wanted to do this, this, or this. Those guys, they're fine. They can fight with him. Yep. Pit my Ash against your Army of Darkness. Okay, it's a Paladin, so it's like an Army of Lightness, but I refuse to take them seriously. I will still take them lightly. Wow! You weakened him so much that he can still kill all the guys that were previously in play. The power. Okay, unfortunately he can't get to the 2-1, which means playing him is kind of bad. Healing this guy, also pretty pointless. So we're gonna kill that because we can. And then, I mean, if I heal him, then he's gonna eat more damage. But I'm gonna Thought Steal. Seems like the turn for it. Wow, those are some big fat cards, which I know are in my opponent's deck now. But now I have more big fat cards. So yay. I'm going to take a bit of a beating early on here. Do you even waste time killing him? I would. You never know what's going to happen. I could Power Word Tentacles him next turn, and then you'd regret not killing him when he was a 1-2. Opponent is not crazy overpowering me right now, which is actually somewhat concerning. I want to heal myself. It's just like a dumb instinct. I've got all 10 cards in my hand. I do have to play some junk. That's another thing I hate about the guy that spawns these. This would just replace it with another card. This would replace it with another card. Freezing stuff is a little bit, like, overexcited at this point. Like, not so worth it. But so next turn I can start playing 6s, and I've got some options. I think I am going to freeze the... You know what? I'm going to freeze the 2-1. It means I'm not healing. But then I can play him and not be so sad if he trades, like if he trades with a 3/2, it's fine. My opponent buffs the 1/1 to kill that. Well, it's not ideal, but I mean, he'd probably have to waste a buff unless it's an actual Blessing of Kings. Alright, that sucks, but at least he had to use it. Use your 1/1. I played Elementals last turn, so I could do him and he'd be awesome, but do I want to do that, or do I want to play the other bigger things I have? So I can't Volcanosaur, but I could get the big-time Racketeer. That's pretty good. But I don't need that kind of size to fight those guys. I really just need more stuff right now. So I'm going to play this. Wow, that is not what I wanted. When I play him at this stage of the game, I just want big. So, like, just give me the biggest damn elementals you can find. Mega Rager doesn't count. I have spells and I could use the Radiant Elemental, but I'm thinking I just play the Crystalline Oracle right now to absorb whatever. Because otherwise I'm just playing a 1/2 with my turn. The Radiant Elemental might help later. If I'm casting a spell already in that turn, it only costs 1. I could potentially cast multiple. So you know what? Let's take that because it is. The other one gives me a card, but currently I have ass tons of cards. I just need to survive. My opponent has lots of cards too, so that's not. Here comes his Volcanosaur. Nope. Wow, that sucks. Looks like he has less elementals than me. I'll probably actually have the same amount in our decks as a whole. I just drew all mine. But yeah, this is hurting and it's bad. I'm in pretty big trouble now. So I could play him with Taunt. That is a much smaller play than some of my other ones. But like, what am I going to do against all this damage that's incoming? I may be better off. Like, I could play this. It might get Taunt, but it might not. And even if it gets Taunt, it's going to be like a 5/6 something. It's just going to get killed. This guy doesn't have Taunt. I could blow up something, but only for 5. 6/6 is the real problem. Otherwise, this would be awesome. I think the thing to do is actually to play him. When Earth moves, empires fall. And just go maximum tauntage. I think I'm going to play this, even though it's kind of pointless. Like, I'm probably going to get consecrated and just completely pwned here. But if my opponent was making a 1/1 token, this could kill it. They're like, ha ha ha. Yeah, no, that's not what's going to happen, though. I'm in huge trouble here. My health total is not good. My opponent has just as many cards as I do. This is not going to go well. I like the amount of thought he's putting into this. I'm going to interpret that as he's not able to really easily, efficiently get through it like he'd want to. The other way to interpret it is that he's trying to find a kill for this turn, which I don't think is true. So that guy took no damage. That sucks. Although, if my little fart here survives and I can hit him, not taunt, not taunt, not taunt, not taunt. It's going to be taunt. Nobody chooses taunt. Yeah. Okay. So that's not great. Let's see what I can do with 8 mana. Oh, I can get more taunt. That's pretty good. But no, okay, what I'm looking at is I wanted to play this guy, maybe. Holy Fire and hit that guy for 1, so I could take out the 6/6, gain 5 health. That would leave me with 2 mana, with which I can do nothing but heal. So I can play this guy first. Then I won't have any elementals left to trigger my Servant of Kalmos. But I play this guy first and do this for the same amount of mana. Actually, it doesn't make any difference. But I could kill that guy, and then I take 6. Still bad, but it still negate this gain. Damn it. I could just play this guy and then play the rock. But it will mostly get its ass kicked. Like, I'm not getting ahead by doing that. I could play him. That's a big gamble, because if he doesn't get taunt, I'm pretty much boned. And even if he does, it's not great. I think I'm going to regret it no matter what I do. I'm going to do it this way. And I'm just going to play this guy to die, honestly, because I could heal myself for 2, this is going to stop 2 or 3 damage the same way, but I've got to try something. I got to try and have something out there. Wow, I'm just dead. Not literally dead this turn, but I'm pretty dead. No, now it's down to... Okay, so I could try and Shadow Visions a Shadow Word Death, but I'm still pretty screwed if I do that, because that's 5 mana. I would only have 4 mana left, with which I can do basically nothing. And so even if I get the Shadow Word Death and I kill him, I'm going to take 5. Man, this is bad. Or I can play this, and it's way more random what I would get. I might end up doing that afterwards anyway. I think I'm going to try and get that Shadow Word Death. Actually, Mass Dispel do about the same. I would take 1 more damage, and it would cost more mana, and it would draw me a card, and I don't actually care about the card right now, so now we're going to Shadow Word Death. Now, my opponent only needs to buff for 2 to kill me. If I heal, it's 4, but then I've got absolutely nothing going on, so I'm going to play the Courier anyway. It's one of those where there is a higher chance that I'll die, but there's also a high chance that I'm useless if I don't do this. I'm going to take the Frost Nova. The Holy Fire and the healing would be excellent, but I need to be able to establish a beachhead. I need to be able to play guys and not get killed that turn, since my guys are not going to be taunty enough. Probably my opponent can just do 2 damage and kill me. Hey, look at that! Now, if I had healed, I would have technically survived that. But then he wouldn't have done that. He would have done something else. Wow, I was actually kicked out for that. Lame. So that was my ignominious defeat. Here's what I got from the arena. 150 gold, 25 dust, and a pack. Let's go find out what's in that pack. That was painful. I just could not get a foothold that game. I had too slow a starting hand. My opponent had an average starting hand and was able to follow up just as well as I could. What is even a rare? Crystalline Oracle is rare. Ah, what do you know? That's probably useful for me. But I still have so few cards from the new set that they are barely even in my decks. I'm just going to play my Shaman deck, like I usually do. It's changed a little, but not that much. It's a lot like my Shaman deck in the previous set. I don't even remember what I added. I added back in White Eyes, I think. The 5/5 taunt legendary, who when he dies, he puts a 10/10 taunt legendary in your deck. I had him before. I could have played him before, but he didn't make the cut before, and now he does. I don't even remember what it is. I had to take out probably 4 or 5 cards, but you guys are all not starting hand material. Not enough you. Ugh. I've got devolves now, though. Devolves are fun. Unfortunately, my opponent is also a shaman. That's going to put a damper on some things, I'm sure. Like when he devolves me. Oh, he's going to unite the Murlocs. I'm not sure devolve is going to work as well against him. Do I make a totem now, or do I play the Jade Claws? Because the Jade Claws lets him know that I have Jade Claws, but it also gives me a 1/1, which is pretty good at fighting Murlocs. And the Claws, which are pretty good at fighting Murlocs. And the thing is, it gets the overload going now, because I'm not going to be able to do anything for 3 mana next turn. So, this is the more efficient play. I don't know if it's right, because it's giving away to my opponent what's going on. That's the part I don't like, is telegraphing everything. Okay. My opponent's going to act exactly the same as they would have anyhow, so that's fine. See, now I can play this, or make a totem. I don't know which is better. I think I should be killing the Murlocs. I think this would be good, but I think we're going to make a totem. It would be efficient. Although my opponent's going to, if he can get out the 10 Murlocs or whatever it is, which is not hard, then I am going to get spanked. I think I've just got to keep them down, though. Even that 1/1 Murloc, he could play a Murloc, like, Warlord guy, and it'd be a 3/2 beating my face in. and then I have to kill everything. It's hard. Making a totem also helps with this. Oh my god. See, I haven't played against this stuff much. I wasn't aware of how... I wasn't thinking of how quickly he can just spawn all the Murlocs in the world and get an 8/8 for 5 that fills his hand with Murlocs. That's rather unpleasant. Devolving them doesn't do anything, because they just have to come out. I'm going to save my weapon, possibly dumb, but I don't have any weapons in here. I'm going to save it for something with 2 hit points that's worth killing. So those guys are going to rampage over me anyway. See, leaving him alive, unfortunate. That guy having more hit points than my weapon does, also unfortunate. This is where I'm probably going to just devolve. It'll get rid of the buff. It might actually complete his quest. There's a reasonable chance it'll create enough 2-cost Murlocs that it completes his quest, which is pretty poor, but I'm going to do it anyway, because what am I going to do? What the clown? That was not... What? Did not expect the Lore Walker show to come out. But okay. Well, I'm going to make a totem. I don't even know if I should hit him. Like Cho. I am confused by this situation. I should probably be killing one of the 1/1s, or probably should have killed one of the 1/1 Murlocs, but, like, what the hell? He just needs one more, and then he's... Next turn, he can get a 5/5 and replenish his hand. That's pretty unfortunate. And of course, if I cast a spell to blow it up, I'm going to get hosed. Like, hosed. So that's actually really poor, because right now my things to blow it up with are spells. Got the Taunt Totem. Does that mean I don't play him and I play this instead? I'm only getting a 2/2. Those things are going to maul me, but they're going to kill this guy too, so what's the... God damn it. I don't even know what to do with my claw. The targets are all wrong. I should probably kill this guy because he's going to grow as my opponent plays more Murlocs. But I hate not killing this because that's way more important that I kill this. But I don't want to just hit it for 1 because... Oh, damn it. This is so bad. So my opponent doesn't want to cast spells, but he doesn't want to cast spells anyway, so the Lore Walker Cho is tremendously beneficial for him. He has no idea how beneficial, but he's going to play a 1-cost Murloc, and then he's going to play an 8/8. Actually, he's going to have to kill some of my stuff and lose some things to free up space for the 8/8. That will then refill his hand, basically. Or he has Bloodlust already. Does give me a Bloodlust. That was not expected. Has he done the math and he's already killed me? Probably. That's what I get for not killing everything. Wow. I have to say, that was kind of a shitty game. Freaking Lore Walker Show. But yeah, I hadn't seen anyone using that quest, so I had not put together that, like, oh yeah, there's that call in the finishers card that just finishes your quest, pretty much. You didn't get it that game, you didn't need it, because I was not dealing with, like, well, with the swarm of Murlocs. My deck is lower on AoE stuff. I don't actually have Maelstrom in there. That's probably why I was screwed, and maybe he's teaching me why it's a terrible idea, but I don't know. Anyhow, I'll have to get back to the arena, though. That was a good arena run at 7 wins. I am a little disappointed that I got crushed so bad this video, but we'll just have to see if we can get another good run next time.
Show some love to the like button.
And if you check out the illustrated tales from my D&D campaign, I guarantee I'm a better storyteller than Hearthstone player.